In this study, we will take a look at the effects of neurofeedback for children diagnosed with attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. What is neurofeedback? Neurofeedback is a division within biofeedback. While neurofeedback is the training of brain function, by which the brain learns to function much more efficiently. According to the Center for Brain, neurofeedback can help adults of any age and children as young as 3. The success rate for positive outcomes, commonly quoted by professional clinicians and in published scientific research for neurofeedback for certain conditions, is 75 to 80% from the Center for Brain. How does neurofeedback play a role in attention deficit hyperactivity disorder? ADHD is characterized by overactivity and an inability to attend to a task for more than a short period of time. Those diagnosed with such disorder will have difficulty staying focused, being easily distracted, hyperactivity, poor organizational skills, and impulsiveness. It has been stated that 237,000 children aged 2 to 5 years old in the United States had an ADHD diagnosis, according to a parent report from 2011 to 2012. Now you may ask, neurofeedback in combination with ADHD? How does that even work? Researchers today show support between the idea that there is a beneficial relationship for neurofeedback and ADHD. Neurofeedback is designed to help your children learn how to regulate their brain activity, which will help them concentrate better at school or even at work. A meta-analysis of 15 studies on ADHD researches that neurofeedback effectively relieves the symptoms of inattention, impulsiveness, and also hyperactivity. Feedback in ADHD. The use of computer games is an efficient way for educational and training activities. This tool is a beneficial way to develop those discriminatory processes and impulse control. These methods are beneficial to see the effectiveness of cognition and behavior in terms of game use. These methods are appropriate for enhancing the way in which users adapt to environments by using reliable data. Also, it can be ultimately used to collect and see brain activity, which can be later used as feedback to the user. How does the use of EEG plays a role in neurofeedback with ADHD? What is EEG? I never even heard of that before. An electroencephalography, short for EEG, is electrical brain potential device recorded by placing electrodes on the scalp. EEG biofeedback, and occasionally referred to as neurofeedback, is intervention for ADHD based on findings that many individuals with ADHD show low levels of arousal in frontal brain areas with excess of theta waves used for learning, memory, and intuition, and deficit beta waves used for problem-solving, decision-making, or focus material activity. For this experiment, a feedback program application of the thought translation device was used. The feedback program was controlled by a computer connected to an EEG amplifier. Hypothesis. If neurofeedback is partnered with ADHD and measured by theta beta waves, then one will increase performance in strategies by using a series of EEG tests to see brain activity. To begin my study, the participants were given a consent form. The participants range from ages 8 to 13 years old who are diagnosed with ADHD and easily distracted or hyperactive. The participants were placed 50 inches away from a notebook and a chair and saw one shape at the top and at the bottom of the screen. Determined by which shape was highlighted, the participant had to express by raising their hand if they saw the shape or if they didn't see the shape. The participants in an attentive or hyperactive groups received feedback about their brain activity by moving a yellow ball. Good trials were shown by using a smiley face. Bad trials were shown using a black screen. The feedback for the participants were then awaited. All the patients involved received audible feedback, which was given using a tense tone that had varied in pitch. The smiley faces are used during the actual trial to show that the clients saw the highlighted shape, and the audible tone at the end shows that they understood the task at hand. The participants were instructed in their treatment phases with a break of 4 to 6 weeks. A phase consisted of 2 weeks and 10 sessions. Transfer trials and exercises were used to establish regulatory skills. Testing SEP. The SCP group children with ADHD learned to regulate SCP in this skill has remained stable at least until 6 months after the end of the treatment. These shifts didn't consistently produce changes in electrically positive direction. To conclude, the study indicates that all outcome variables demonstrate that neurofeedback of SCP and theta beta waves improve behavior, attention, and IQ significantly. The size of the effects found in the present study strongly support a lasting and positive effect of neurofeedback on ADHD. And thank you for tuning in.